Fuck you, who cares?
3, 2, 1.
The long struggle against overwhelming odds approaches a final, desperate stand.
Take cover!
This stage just keeps getting better and better.
Get the hell out of here!
Let's do this.
Bring it on, baby!
Yeah, keep those eyes open.
Okay, what's up everybody, this is the Game Virus, also known as the G Virus, and we're back at it again with more Let's Play Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Blind meaning I've never played it before, and I'm playing for my very first time for your viewing pleasure. It's also my first time playing an Xbox console, and we are very defeated and really down on this game right now. We cannot believe how difficult it is. Last episode, we spent the whole video going up against this one boss for the whole 20 minutes, and I told you guys that I would give it a go again. I'll bring you guys back and I would go again, and I must have started and ended 2 videos of just straight fails. We've had 2 videos of straight fails that I am electing to trash can and never show you. But 2 videos of fails after that last video of fails. Well, I think I may have discovered something that was a miscalculation in my previous videos. Apparently I can take cover against the cinder block looking, the hard concrete areas, the single ones. There's like single concrete blocks out there, and apparently I can take cover behind those as well to avoid those flying bird sons of bitches. At first I thought there was only 2 places I could take cover at. The long concrete blocks, which I'm currently behind cover now. There's one at this end and at the other end of this car. I thought only those 2 could be taken cover from the birds because those are the things that are killing me. It's the birds. It's not even the creature, it's the birds. But apparently I can take cover behind those smaller ones that you see over there as well. But still, even with that being said, that I figured that out, I'm still dying all over the place, even with that revelation. Dom didn't listen to me at all. With that being said, people who know me know that I can definitely do my talking on my channel. I provide plenty of commentary, but for me to succeed at this, I am going to have to. I mean have to shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have to. That shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't require this much fucking concentration, but unfortunately it does. Wow, he's just busting off shots so close to my fucking head right now. That is some wild shit. No, I gotta just keep playing this game. See how I didn't die against those birds? Now if I go up against that shit, I'm dead when those birds are flying. So that actually helps out a lot. I can do something with that. No. Why are you getting off cover, you asshat? Yeah, that's my bad. Yep. This is still very difficult, even with this new discovery of all the concrete being safe. You would think every bit of cover on this thing would be safe, because it's cover. Cover is cover. Birds can't go through. And you know, I'm still dying though, so even with that discovery, it's still very difficult. I thought every bit of cover was useless except for the long pieces of concrete. It's not the case, apparently, but it still pretty much doesn't matter. He's still the most difficult thing in this game by a lot, and that is not good. The developers fucked up. I don't care what you say. There's no way the difficulty spike should be this dramatic for this fight. I've died, man, so many times, more than any other time. Dom just didn't listen to me. I told him to regroup and come back, and he just continued after him. Dom could actually help some by distracting him, but it's not worth it to try to resurrect them. It's a good way to die. I mean, he's not listening in the first place, so. Yeah, it's still tough, man. I can't get to a block in time. It's still just too much. It's just too much. They did too much here.
Let's do this.
And if this isn't the last boss, then they really fucked up. How are you gonna have the second to last encounter be this hard?
Enemy spotted! Die! Behind us!
Well, I guess if I'm on the blocks at the side of it, that won't save me? I'm confused. It's like being behind the concrete blocks will keep you from getting hit by the birds, and sometimes they won't? Okay.
Let's do this.
Reavers! Engage! Enemy spotted!
Let's see if I'm safe. Maybe it literally is just the sides that you can't fucking get behind, but being in such close proximity of this guy is no good.
Die! Behind us!
Damn. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. crazy shit. This is really hard.
Let's do this.
Man, if you're watching this, if you never played Gears of War before, what the hell would you think of this? This is ridiculous. Crazy. Like, this isn't even a playthrough anymore. I don't know what this is anymore. This was a playthrough, now this is just...
Let's do this.
This is nothing. Well, this is interesting now, isn't it? So, at least this is making it clear that he cannot be killed when he has that shit on him. And he's definitely glitched because that shit's not leaving him. So this is definitely just a major glitch. That's not a glitch that benefits me though, because he's impervious and he's not going into a vulnerable state ever. Yep. Nothing I can do here. I guess I could run for it, but I'm pretty sure if I move from this location, he'll snap out of whatever he's in right now. He is so stuck right now. Yep, can't hurt him. Is he moving though? Oh shit. Oh, he's out. He snapped out of it. Yeah. Boy, this has ruined this entire playthrough. This entire playthrough is in the dirt right now, guys. This whole experience with this game is done. It's just bad. It's totally ruined. And as a developer, I'm pretty sure it's not what you want to happen, right? You don't want the player to enjoy the whole game for the most part, and then just be totally disgusted at the end of it. I'd imagine some gamers would have put this down and just not bothered. Would have just said, well, I made it to the end, but the game was so broken that I just couldn't beat it, and fuck it, it's the developer's fault. God. You know, you never usually have issues like this with a high-profile mainstream game like this, as far as difficulty comes into play. But like for middle-tier games that aren't even good, you might end up suffering through this. I was not expecting this from Gears of War. Like, you would think I was doing a stipulation run or something, like a no damage or only a one weapon run with the way I'm struggling here. I have never struggled with a blind game this bad at any section of it. Like, this is crazy. I did not see this coming at all. And on top of all the madness, the game keeps glitching out on me. Totally unfair. I can't do anything here. Not doing shit. what to do. Oh, we finally snapped out of it, eh? I don't understand.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of dropping those fucking shoulder, dropping the gates so you can run to the side. I don't know what that's for, or what that does, or what's the use, or anything.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
What? You're kidding me. Okay. Well, if you say so. I could have swore I pumped more lead in him than that. But whatever. Wow. Guys, I almost cried. I almost shed some tears on the mic right now. I was so mad and frustrated and disappointed. Wow.
Here we go.
Hey, on our way.
Of course it's not over. That's been the story of our day.
Let's go, let's go. Marcus. Hold still. Damn it. This is it, Marcus.
And there it is. Unfortunately, these cinematics have been spoiled by that god-awful boss fight. I would be enjoying this if that boss fight was balanced. Maybe that just... Man... I got lucky because he kept getting stuck and keeping his distance from me. I don't know what happened with that shit. I know what I'm not doing tomorrow. I'm not playing this.
Earlier today, your gears successfully deployed the light mass bomb. We have destroyed the enemy stronghold. This war has exacted a heavy price from all of us. It has torn our world apart. But you have my word that we will rise again.
They do not understand. They do not know why we wage this war. Why we cannot stop. Will not stop.
What?
Why we will
Rita
fight
Repulsa?
and fight and fight. Until we win. Or we die.
What in the Sam hell are you doing here? What are you doing in this universe? Shouldn't you be trying to kill the Power Rangers? Listen, guys. Whew, that was not cool. That was not fun. That is probably one of the worst finales I've had in one of my Let's Plays, man. I had to barely talk. I was in pain. Oh, fuck you guys. You guys fucked up. You guys fucked up on that boss fight. You got, well, what were you thinking? Cliff, Mike, Rod, what's wrong with you? Jesus. I mean, was I just not seeing? Maybe I should have been using the frags from the start. Maybe the frags made a big difference in it, but I remember using the frags in the first place. And I remember pumping my... I remember in the first early fights, last video, I felt like I pumped a lot of lead into that guy. And he didn't fall. This time he fell. Maybe that was because I got 4 grenade hits on him. Did I get 4? I think I got 4. Maybe that was the big difference. Maybe that was the link that I had been desperately searching for, that I finally discovered and finally got right by total accident. The fuck?
Stay cool, baby.
Cole gets his own theme song or what? Interesting.
Bring it on, suckers. This my kind of shit.
Oh man.
Bring it on, suckers. This my kind of shit.
Oh my god.
This my kind of shit.
That is awesome.
Bring it on, suckers.
It's worth it enduring that just to hear this theme song right here at the end.
A little time out.
But anyways, like I was saying. So, I wasn't expecting to all of a sudden be, was I doing all that much better? I can't wait to watch this back and see what exactly I was doing there, or how I was doing things better. It had to have been coupled with that grenade. I don't think I even moved from my spot. I just hung there, and I think I just pumped enough lead into him, I guess. I could have swore I pumped a lot of lead into him other times, and I didn't get it. I didn't feel like I did anything. That's like not rewarding at all. If it was a good boss fight, I would have felt rewarded, like, alright, I finally figured it out. I was at the top of my game. I literally reclined in my chair, had the microphone super far from me, and was just playing this thing half-heartedly. Like, and I got him. I think this shit just glitched out. Either that, or I died the magic number 100 times, so that they just said, alright, fuck it, let him get a little bit of damage and that'll end it. I don't know. I'm glad it's over with. Aside from that terrible end, I did enjoy this game quite a bit. It was very fun, interesting characters. There could have been more backstory regarding the characters. I do kind of feel like I missed something when this game started. We just jumped into there and we were in control of Marcus, and we already knew Dom, and I mean, aside from Baird and Cole, it just felt like something was already started, something had already happened. I don't know. I don't even know why Marcus was in jail. This is the first God of War, right? Just remastered? Did I miss something? Is there like a cartoon or some comics I could read that fill me in? You know, I just... Oh my god. That better not give me a copyright claim. They can't be trying to make money off of that. But yeah, man, I had a great time with it. Aside from that end, like I said, that was a huge difficulty spike. I don't know why or how that went down. I don't know how. You guys, if you guys watched this whole entire playthrough, you saw that I did not have difficulty quite like I did at the end right there. I don't think I died the bulk. If this has a result screen and my death count seems high, and you're just tuning in, that's all because of this last fight. Like I said when I started this, I restarted 2 videos. I did one for 20 minutes, it was just fails, scrapped it. I was like, alright, maybe I'll get it this time. Recorded for 20 minutes, nothing but 20 minutes of fails, scrapped it. And then this last time, I was just gonna kind of just let it run and not even really talk much, just let it run and just bring you guys back whenever I pulled off the victory, because I wanted you guys to see me beat it. I didn't want to bring you guys back and say, yeah, I pulled it off camera. I wanted to at least have it on there, even if I wasn't giving commentary. But luckily I was able to do it while I was barely still on mic. But you know, other than that, my favorite parts, what were my favorite areas? I guess because I was getting better at the aiming, and I got hold of the Potok pistol. I was blowing people apart. That's the most memorable area when I was stomping around. I think it's after I get to the estate, the Phoenix estate, or maybe it was before it. We were in some classier type of town area, some big estate looking area, but it wasn't the Phoenix estate. It looked like some kind of campus, or just an area out in the daylight, and we were just blowing suckers up. It was a good time. I was having my most fun at that point. The train sequence was a bit of a letdown, not because of that boss fight, but just because, I don't know, I felt like more could have been done there, especially after playing train sequences in games like Uncharted and stuff that have been pretty freaking awesome. But I definitely enjoyed the action aspect of this game. The cover system felt clunky to me a little bit. Again? God, these credits are long as hell. Vault, Excel, what's that about? I don't know what they mean by all that. What else? I'm just fried and out of it after that boss fight, man. I can't even think of what to even remark on. If I had an easier time with that boss, I'd have much more to say. It'd be coming to mind, but I'm worn out. I definitely liked the effects when you take someone out. The weapons I pretty much have no issue with any of the weapons. The little bow gun, the explosive bow gun was fun. I would definitely like to go back and use some of those weapons again, so the game does have replayability. I enjoyed using the big boom rifle. That was fun, getting kills with that. Much satisfaction came from doing that. Feeling of accomplishment. Shotgun was great. The assault rifle was great. I didn't really like that burst rifle. Fired too slow for my liking. Oh, more credits. These are the uncool credits. The Coalition. Endless credits. This must be the remastered team or what? Or maybe the first thing was the remastered team. I don't know. This video is gonna be 40 minutes. All because of the credits. Shit, the game was beaten at 24 minutes. Good lord. Oh man, Xbox is like, you are idle. That's a neat thing about Xbox that I had never mentioned that I've noticed, is that when you go idle, it brings, well, I guess this is an Xbox One feature, it brings up achievements that you can unlock and information about the console, and it's just information period about what's going on and events and the date and time, just the graphics on screen when you're idle. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the Xbox One controller. Keep in mind, this is my first time using an Xbox console, period. The Xbox One controller, it feels cool to be handling a different controller. And my friend, one of his controllers is a light blue controller, kind of like an ice blue. But oh my god, again. Damn. Well, the controller's pretty cool, but you know, this console's pretty cool. You know, too bad it doesn't have any exclusives. That's pretty much the only thing keeping me from buying one. I'm so invested in PlayStation at this point. But I'll probably definitely get an Xbox One at some point, just to enjoy its back catalog. But rejoice, fans of my channel. This gives us an opportunity to A, continue playing more Gears of War, the entire Gears of War franchise, 2, 3, 4, and get our hands on some Alan Wake. I've been dying to play Alan Wake. I'm gonna have to buy that, which will be interesting because this is not my console, and I'll basically be buying a game for a console I do not own for like the first time ever. And I'm gonna buy Alan Wake. I'm gonna do some Alan Wake at some point, and whatever other, might do some, what's that game called? Quantum something. Might do some of that. I'm gonna get as much out of this Xbox as I can. All the other, I'll probably, man, I've been debating doing Dead Rising, but I hear that game's, I don't know if that game's good for Let's Playing, but I'd be able to do Dead Rising 3 and 4. 4 did come out, or is 4 out already? I don't know, but I'd be able to do all of that. I like the characters in Gears of War as well. The characters were cool, interesting. I still feel like there could have been more character stuff, a tad bit more story stuff to make me care a little bit more. But I mean, I cared enough, but I feel like I could have cared a little bit more. I don't like how I didn't get paired up with Cole at all. I don't know what the heck was the deal with that. I don't know why that is. This game probably has a whole nother league of depth to it when you're playing in co-op. The co-op experience might be interesting. Oh my god, these credits. I'm about to just skip these credits, guys. No end screen. That's just that. No end screen, nothing unlocked. Continue campaign. What happens if I continue campaign? What's in the extras? What's the, I think I've ever, statistics? No, these are all, this is online stuff. Multiplayer. Warzone? Execution. This is all online goodness. Nothing on my actual, yep. Oh, weapon campaign? Bloom shot kills 12. Woo. Log shot kills 112. Woo. Lancer kills, the most with the Lancer. Really? I thought it'd be the Boltok pistol. I was laying people out with that thing. Oh, here goes the campaign. Kills 760. Headshots 90. Woo-wee. I guess that's, I don't know if that's good for a blind playthrough. COD tags. Oh, what is this? Comics? So I guess, yeah, man, if you want your backstory, you gotta read those comics. Can I read them here? What the hell? Huh. Wow. Yeah, this looks like this. I guess this is that depth I was hoping for right here. What? Art looks pretty good. This doesn't even look like Gears of War right here so far. Well, there goes the armor. Now it does. Interesting. I'll have to check that out on my own. Why are all the comics black and white, though? Maybe I only have so many pages? Huh. There goes Marcus, finally. He's not on the first 2 covers, unless that's him, and I didn't think he was bald. Extras, cinematics, concept art, comics? What? Didn't I just get into... Okay. Alright. Okay, so I basically sat through 2 things of credits for no reason. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. This episode's about to be 40 minutes long. If you like the video, feel free to like it. If you want more, feel free to subscribe. If you're going to check out other playthroughs after seeing this one, feel free to. And perhaps consider donating as little as $1 to my Patreon. It'd be greatly appreciated. But above all, I appreciate your viewership the most. And this was a good time. I did have fun with this game. All in all, a great playthrough that I will remember, although it did have that tragic ending. It was ruined by that tragic ending. But like I said, I dug the characters. I dug the banter. I felt it hit a couple lulls. It had a lull with that whole running in and out of the light stuff. All the stuff that had to do with the birds was an issue. The final boss with the birds, the parts where you're getting out of the light, getting out of the dark with the birds, that whole section was lousy. I mean, it was lousy. I hated it. Any part with the birds, I hated. Everything else was pretty good. I actually am looking forward to replaying this again, playing it one more time. I'll definitely look up a strategy for killing that final boss, because I don't look up strategies for blind playthroughs, which was why I felt so hopeless in those last moments playing that game. But yeah, I don't know if this video is gonna be edited up. I might edit it down or something like that, because I don't think it needs to be 40 minutes of me failing. Plus, I wasn't talking for a huge chunk of it. So, yeah. All in all, I like this, and I'm interested to see the next Gears of War 2, which I have to go out and get used on eBay, no doubt. Like new condition, no doubt. But I'm anxious to see. I hated that reloading mechanic. Let me state that before I go. That reloading mechanic threw me off so much because I've never seen that in a game before, and it felt so weird having to wait before I could reload, especially with that sniper rifle. The whole rhythm of the sniping felt off. Off, man. That thing threw me off so much, and I hope that shit is gone in the future sequels, because I do not like that reloading mechanic. I mean, it's like, it's one thing if he reloads at a decent speed, and should you happen to worry about that slider, he reloads it even faster, but he reloads it really slow, so you have to rely on that slider, or else you're going to get tore up. I don't like that. It's one thing if he reloads at an okay speed, not ideal, but okay, and then if you do the slider, you reload it faster, but no, it doesn't work that way. He reloads piss poorly, like as slow as a snail, and the only way to get him to reload faster, or not even fast, it's like only way to get him to reload decently is to hit that slider in that spot, which is bullshit. I don't like that mechanic, but other than that, and the cover being a little feeling clunky to me, maybe that's just because my inexperience with the controller. I dug the aesthetic, I dug the enemies, I dug the gore and the action. Gunplay was good. I felt the gunplay was fine. It was just the cover and getting around. I just didn't like the mobility. Didn't feel so agile. But I'm interested in the world. I'm interested to see the war continue, and I hope you guys join me for more playthroughs of Gears of War, man. It was a pretty smooth playthrough until the end, man. It really hurts, but alright guys, that's gonna do it once again. I thank you for watching, commenting, and liking. I see all of your comments, and I'm gonna try to respond to all of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next playthrough. This has been a fun one. I give this game a high score, except for that end. I know I was saying that this drug down the high score during the fight with the boss, but that's not the case. It still gets a high score. You could probably cheese that boss fight once you know what you're doing. So that boss fight's just the least friendliest thing for first-time players. It should never have been that unfriendly for a first-time player. It should have never been that brutal, but it was, which dings it a bit. But thanks for watching. This is the Game Virus. Later.